Hello and welcome to Sparkle Vision. This is Court.
And this is Lee.
This is my abandoned castle fallen fortress build in Ever After in Storybook Vale. There's a lot of locations to list. um, I I had wanted to do this build in here since we got the castle walls because I was like, this is the perfect location for doing a abandoned castle vibe. But then we got the new Star Path items, and so I had actually created this build and filmed it for a speed build, which I'm still trying to get up onto YouTube. But then I added in some of the Star Path items after the fact. So I figured why not do a walkthrough as well, so then you can see how I added things in. Because I also got these like broken columns from Maleficent 2 after I had finished this. So I added in a few pieces here and there. But I was able to use the Wicked Fiery Thorns, the garden set. What was that one called? The Witch's Garden set. Because I felt like it looked like from the Sorcerer's Apprentice, it looks like the brooms are like doing the cleaning themselves. So I thought that it kind of worked. Right. In this build, so I kind of popped them everywhere, and I do really love the animation style of like the swirling like magic or whatever around them. I think that looks really cool. So I was just excited to be able to do something like this because, again, inspired by our Last of Us build, it was really fun to do like a dilapidated build and make it kind of messy and fun. So I didn't use any pathing whatsoever. I just used rocks and some of the paving stones.
Yeah.
But now with this update, we can put everything on all of the foliage we can put on the pathways. So I could change things up a little bit with this too.
Yeah, trees, underbrush. The only thing with some of the trees is that they're raised, so they still take the footprint of whatever biome you're in when it's raised up. So it looks like a little mound on top of the path, but it still works.
Right.
Oh, look, you did a little lava area. That looks great.
Yeah, I saw lots of people doing those a couple months ago, and I was like, oh, I need to do a lava build. So I incorporated it with this build. And one challenge that I did find doing this build is the grass. I love the color of the grass and the ground in Ever After. All of the grasses that we have, other than the really bright green beach grass, I feel doesn't fit the vibe that I want for this, especially just specifically this build. I feel like it doesn't hit the points that I want it to. I hope that with the coming Wish Blossom Ranch that they go back to giving us matching foliage, like grass and shrubs and stuff like that can fit really nicely into the biomes.
Yeah, because I think we got a ton of trees when we got Storybook Vale, but yeah, we got bushes and we did get a lot. I'm not going to say we didn't. We did get a ton of new things, but not the grasses.
Yeah, not the grasses or like the ferns or stuff like that, right? But then I added in the floating candles because with this update we can finally put them outside. I used the baddie,
the witch's vanity.
Yeah, the witch's vanity, the greenhouse table, the potion stuff, and I even used the walls of the greenhouse. You'll see I put up against the castle walls in some places because I was like, this is kind of a cool thing. And if you do it where there's windows, then you kind of get a cool effect on the other side of the window too. So, so I added in a few. I was trying to just challenge myself to see how versatile we could make the Witchful Thinking Star Path so that it's not just all Halloween or like spooky builds.
Well, I think it is. It's even with this build, you can see how successful you have incorporated everything, and it doesn't feel Halloween-y.
Yeah, like it just feels like, yeah, I do feel like just trying to challenge myself to, go out of the box that they have made for us, because I'm really happy with this star path and the items that we have, but you, we always want versatile items because we don't want just theme specific builds. And then trying to think what else I did over in this area. I like I love using those mushrooms, the tall mushrooms. I wish that they had a slightly smaller footprint. So like here is where I put the greenhouse wall into the
Oh
stuff.
yeah, it
And
looks
it goes
great,
like goes flush with the
and it
wall.
goes flush.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it is very impressive. Like it fits in like it's almost supposed to fit in. Like it's so I felt like it looked really cool. Um the greenhouse, the gazebo I put out here. One thing is, just like we talked about before, it's finicky like the river kit, especially if you're using angles like I did here. So you'll have some gaps, you'll have some things to cover. Um,
Oh yeah, and this the trellis. No,
yeah.
yeah, this like the archway.
Yeah. So it was like as I was adding in the new items, I was like, oh, I hope it doesn't look like I just like plunked these things down. So I'm happy to hear that it does
I don't
not look.
think it. No, it looks good because again, those tree kind of thorny. They're purple, and it complements the blue and
Yeah.
the lilac in here.
And like they have the floating candles, so it ties in. Like I feel like there's a lot of like tying in that works. The colorways all definitely flow really nicely.
And the mushroom trees work well too.
Yeah, I love the mushroom trees. And then here I'm going to switch it to nighttime. And this was the build that I actually, even though I did add a fair bit of lights into this build, I think I actually do prefer it during the day, which is shocking for me because normally I love the bioluminescence of the fiddleheads and the mushrooms and um, the foliage. But I just feel like it looks so much more atmospheric during the day with the difference of colors of the grass, like the blue and the purple. Grass, I think, looks so good during the day. It still obviously is pretty at night, but it's just not the same to me.
I don't know. I think the game doesn't go black black. It doesn't go dark
Sure.
dark. So it always has a bit of a glow everywhere.
Yes.
So I do definitely go back and forth with lighting, too much lighting, and lots of times I go back and take some of the lighting out,
Yeah.
and that's the other thing we haven't had a lot of lately. I hope in Wish Blossom Branch they give us more craftable lights.
Yes. We do really need some different style of lights. I really like these fiery thorns, though. I think they can be used, especially because during the day they don't have that fire look to them. So they could be used in tons of builds.
Oh yeah, because you could do a Maleficent build because she's all about the green,
Perfect
the
for
green
Maleficent.
fire.
Yeah,
Like it actually looks Maleficent inspired.
it does. Yeah, that's as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, it's like Maleficent's like green flames. Then yeah, this was like my little kitchen, and I actually am very happy with the Peter Pan well skin.
Yeah, I use that a lot.
It is very versatile. That
Yeah.
is actually what we need more of is the versatile skins because it's cool when you have it, like the Alice in Wonderland themed specifically for Alice in Wonderland. So it works very well, perfectly, obviously, in an Alice in Wonderland build. But that one doesn't really work well anywhere in any other build.
I think the other one that I've used a lot is the flower one. Big flowers.
Yes, the flower one I do think is pretty versatile as well.
Oh yeah, but look at it like how that lava just glows at night too.
Isn't
I
that
haven't used those cocoa rugs very much, but man,
they're
great.
pretty. They are very pretty. And then with the magma, and then you just add in some little rocks. I think it works pretty well.
You
And I
don't
love,
use the dragon everywhere like I do.
you know what? As I was watching your videos, I'm like, man, I always forget about the dragon. I think I placed him somewhere in my bind, and then I never bought more. Is it
Oh, okay.
so that was the problem is so then I was like, this actually would have been cool. I should have used the dragon in a few of these rooms. But I need to go to Scrooge's and buy like 15 of them so that I have them in my inventory.
So I'm trying to make it a habit of every time I get a new item,
Mhm.
I just immediately buy
Smart.
10 or 15 because sometimes I actually forget to do that, like you're
Yep.
saying, and then actually forget I have the item because it's not in my inventory.
Yeah. I did that actually with this star path because I especially when we get furniture items with a star path or an update, because there's always those tasks where it's like add 3 decorations to your forgotten lands. So I just pick the top 3, right? And then they get left in my biome until I'm like, oh, I should clean this up. And yeah. Anyway, so it is a smart thing to do because I'm the same. I just lose it otherwise.
Well, I don't know I have it.
Yeah. I try to go through. One thing I would like in Scrooge's shop is why can't I have my favorites folder?
Uh, that's true.
It's really frustrating because it's like I go through all of my furniture items and I mark everything that I want as a favorite for a build that I'm doing. But I can't then just go into Scrooge and buy however many of those. I have to remember by name which ones I needed more of, which is really frustrating.
Yeah, well, we need a proper search engine in Scrooge.
Yeah, because there's no search in
Sure.
yeah, there's no search either in Scrooge.
And then it also drives me bananas when I'm crafting something or like it always pops back up to the beginning.
Yes,
Well, just keep it open to where I was. Like, don't pop it back up to the top. That drives me bananas.
I agree with you. We need a search in there too. But yeah, there's my little abandoned castle in the fallen fortress in Ever After in Storybook Vale. Thanks for joining us today at Sparkle Vision.
Hit like and subscribe to see more videos soon. See you next time.
Bye bye.